Well, hello there. Welcome and come on in. Here's my classroom. This is how we get home. As you can see, each one of your names are on a clip. And then we're going to move your clip from car to bus, daycare van, a walker, or if you ride your bike. Next to that are 24 headphones. If you have your own headphone, you can swap it out so that you can have your own headphone that's more comfortable for you. It's totally up to you. Next to that, we have our learning goals. There'll be questions and things that we can do all written there. So if you ever wonder, what do I tell my mom I learned today? Look on the backboard and there it is. This is really exciting. It's our multiplication master's papers. So what's going to happen is when you learn your fours, you'll come and sign your name on the 4. And we'll keep going like that until you all have filled in every number. Here is a very important sign called How to Be a Hallway Ninja. And if you look carefully, this is what we're going to do when we're out in the hallway. Keeping a good distance, wearing a mask, being prepared for anything, and moving in silence. And you too can be a hallway ninja. This is your goal for this year, to make it to gold on our behavior clip chart. Each one of you have your names on a wooden clip. As you move those clips up and down, when you get to pink, when you get to our clip chart Hall of Fame, you will receive a jewel. That jewel will stay on your clip. And when you have 5 jewels on your clip, you'll change the clip color. Right here, it tells you how we do our behavior consequences. Sometimes I will follow all of those, and sometimes I won't. All right, speaking of back to school and being a hallway ninja, let's look at our sanitation station. Here I have 11 masks ready for you if you would like to wear one. The other thing I have is hand sanitizer, which each of you will also have at your desk, and some disinfecting wipes. As you can see, right now I have 3 packages. We're only going to use one at a time so that the disinfectant wipes stay nice and moist and ready to clean up. And this is our sanitation station. So you can see what the back of our room looks like when you come in. Let's continue all around the room. And this is the area for science and math. Up above, you're going to see our science process papers. Predicting, observing, making models, classifying, measuring, inferring, defining operationally, investigating, and communicating. All of those are the processes we will use when we study science. Below them are our math expectations. We're going to attend to precision. Getting things exactly right is important in math. Modeling with mathematics, drawing a picture of it. Make a model with manipulatives, whatever it is you need to do with making a model. Look for and express regularity and repeated reasoning. And we are going to do repeat addition and repeat subtraction as we learn to multiply and divide. Making sense of problems. If it doesn't make sense, the answer that you came up with, it's probably not right. And then we have the math practices all summarized in one sheet. We have using appropriate tools, things like pencils and graph papers and number lines and scales that we're going to be using in both math and science. Looking for and making use of structures, looking for numbers and spaces in the way that we look at the world around us mathematically. And then we're going to construct arguments. I agree with you, I disagree with you, this is how I got my answer, how did you get your answer, what process did you use? And finally, we're going to talk about using abstract and quantitative reasoning. Most of our reasoning in 3rd grade is quantitative, but we'll do a little bit of abstract as well, and you're going to grow in that as you go in older grades. This is an extremely important part of the room for this year especially. And my favorite sign, wash up Buttercup, because that's what you're going to be doing here. I have a couple of posters that explain to you how to wash your hands correctly. There will always be soap and paper towels in the back of the room. If you think it's running low, you're going to let me know. And there's the sink. We have a water fountain and a faucet. Then right around the corner is the restroom. And you're going to go into that restroom, use it carefully, and make sure to wash your hands each time. When you come out of the restroom, you're right behind our learning center where all of our books are. And you can come and have a comfortable seat and choose a book. Each one of you will have a container to put your books in, and they'll go according to your number. Then the purple container that says used books is where you'll put your books when you're done reading them. We're not going to share them with our friends this year. We're going to put them there and make sure that we've given them time to disinfect before we give them to someone else. But this is our library. This is my teacher table, and you can see that each of you will have a dot where you can sit at when you come to work with me. We'll have to wear our masks, and you can see already I've been doing a lot of work there. We're going to be doing some center work and different things, but you'll be coming here to work with me. These papers are going to help you when you're discussing things with a friend while we're just doing math or science or reading, talking about our answers and how we feel about what our opinions are. Sometimes you may want to change your opinion after you speak with a friend, but we're going to speak with our friends respectfully, saying things like, how do you know your answer's right? Or, I don't understand. Or could you explain that another way so that we can all learn and grow? I'll ask you these things too. And sometimes someone may say, I disagree with you because they may be right and you may be right. But we're going to talk it through and figure it all out. And here's our flags because we do morning Pledge of Allegiance. This is my favorite part of the classroom where all my students have a desk. Each desk right now has your name on it and your agenda planner. Those agenda planners will go home each day. Inside your desk, you're going to find your very own whiteboard and your very own clipboard. Those will stay in your desk. So you may be asking, but Ms. Copley, where am I going to put my books? We're going to come over here, and these may be moved, but for right now, you can see all of you have your name on a drawer. Inside those drawers are all of your books, math, science, reading, and anything else that we need will be in those drawers with your name on it. We don't share this year, right? So that's where your things will be. Here's our computer table right here, all four, where we're going to put our hard work, room for our unit for IB, and then our goal getter board. On our goal getter board, you're going to put a card with your goal for this year or for this month or for this week. So we're going to change them out. Over here, you're going to see all kinds of math manipulatives, and they're labeled so you can find what you need. Each of you will also have a pencil bag. I got those for you, so each of us have the same thing. That will go into your desk. And inside that pencil bag, oh, this is my pencil bag, are 5 sharpened pencils, 2 markers, a nice pink eraser, a glue stick, 2 wipe-offs for your wipe-off board, and a pad of sticky notes. Those things will stay in your bag, and your bag will go in your desk. When you finish your pencils, they are too dull to use anymore, I will swap them out for you with sharpened pencils. But what we can't do this year is share our pencils. So make sure that you're taking the best care you can and that you always have all of these things in your pencil bag so we can all be responsible for our own belongings, including me, because that's my pencil bag. Now you may ask, why is that card in there that says Mrs. Copley? Because if you return your pencil bag with 5 pencils, 2 markers, a glue stick, an eraser, a pad of sticky notes, and 2 wipe-offs, I might put a sticker or some kind of a prize on that card for you, a stamp, all kinds of things. So you're going to be collecting things to show how responsible you're being and being principled as a good IB learner is. So those are the things that will be in there, and we're going to take care of them. Now you may be asking, what if I use up my glue stick? Then you'll bring it to me and I'll give you a fresh one. What if my wipe-off markers are all dried out? Then you'll bring them to me and I'll give you another one. It's not that you can't use them up, it's that we need to know where they are. So this is how we're going to do our things that we need to use for tools for learning. Here's another question about our supply bags, our pencil bags. What about scissors? What do I do about scissors? If you bring your own scissors, you can add them to your supply bag. If you need a pair of scissors, I'll get them for you. So that's what we're going to do about our scissors. And we may have to add some other things to our supply bags, our pencil bags, but we'll work that out as we move along. So now we're outside and you can see the music room and the court that were there last year. But what I want you to notice is there are 2 new playgrounds. So I'm going to walk over and show you what they look like. This is the primary playground, and we won't be playing here because this is for kindergarten through 2nd grade, but I wanted you to see this new playground. And here is the 3rd through 5th playground, and you can see what it looks like, and that's where we'll be going during our recess times. It's right next to the court and behind the primary playground. So you get an idea of the layout now behind our school. There's the music building. All right, so this is where we'll be going for recess most days. Thank you for coming to the tour of my classroom, and I can't wait to see you here on Monday, August 31st. I can answer all your questions and help you figure out how we're going to all do our best in learning. Bye! I can't wait to see you again.